How's it going, y'all? Back with a new damn video. Let's get right down to it. Eagles versus Jets, week 5. We got to win this game. And the only reason I say that is because we should win this game. But I've seen things happen in terms of, this team and, we should win this game. They're 0-4, blah, blah. The positive for the Jets is they are getting Sam Darnold back. And I'm not saying Sam Darnold's a phenomenal quarterback and this and that. But from what I heard, I think he is going to play. He's better than Luke Falk and whoever else they got. So that is a plus for them. How many games did he play this year? 1 or 2? He was pretty decent in those games. They still got Le'Veon Bell. We're pretty good at shutting down the run, but they could use him in the pass game. Jamal Adams is a beast safety. They still got solid players in that team. Let's get it screwed up. Adam Gase, yeah, he's whatever as a coach, and I understand their team's like 0-4 right now. I understand that. But they still got C.J. Mosley, who's one of the top linebackers. They still got Quentin Williams. They got all kinds of guys. Jamal Adams, like I said before. They got decent pieces. They do have a guy on that team that I really like, and I have liked for a while. And I wanted the Eagles to actually trade for him the year that he was saying, like, he got in the camera, if you guys remember this, and he was like, please vote me to the Pro Bowl. Vote me to the Pro Bowl. I should be in the Pro Bowl. And it's Robbie Anderson. He's one of the best deep threats in the league that is not being utilized as much this year or I think a year prior, but when he's on, he's on. He's a speed demon. So he worries me just a little bit due to our lack of corners. Sidney Jones is supposedly going to play. That is a plus for us, even though I'm not saying he's the best thing out there. But for what we got going on with no corners, like right now we got no one. We're down to we just signed Orlando Scandrick to come back after we brought him in for the training camp, and then cut him before whatever. So he's back. It's all messed up in terms of corners position. Avonte Maddox got hurt last week against the Packers. What happened when he got hurt? He got hurt, so he's not playing. He went to the hospital. All kinds of stuff went on. Darby's still out. I'm not saying Darby's the best, but he's probably better than some of these dudes. So right now you got Roswell Douglas or Orlando Scandrick and whoever else, but now it might be Sidney Jones, which is a good sign. You know how bad your secondary is when you're missing Jalen Mills. When as a fan you're going, yeah, I wish Jalen Mills was there. Oh my God. Even LeBlanc, even him, like, I wish he was Strap, his nickname. I wish he was out there. He played really well last season. He did when he came in off the streets, off the Bears practice squad. I think he was on. We brought him in, and he played really well. He had a good game against DeAndre Hopkins, and he was good in that Texans game against the Saints in the playoffs. Picked off the Breeze on the first pass play. I wish he was out there. He could definitely be. He showed a lot of potential last year. Midway in the season, we started losing corners. We picked him up off the Bears practice squad. Inside yada yada yada. I wish he was out there because we could definitely use him. And right now, with all our talent being depleted, being hurt, or just being bad, you would see his upside even more because he would be starting right now on the outside or inside. And you would see his progression. You would see, okay, this guy really is something here. We grabbed him out of nowhere, and he showed he was something. And now he gets to really like starting kind of gig. We'll be like, oh, and if he did show potential, you go, okay, we got a corner. But he's hurt. He still hasn't played since not even week 1. He didn't play week 1. Either did Jalen Mills. I think Jalen Mills should be back week 7 or something like that. LeBlanc maybe week 9. But that's a while from now. Not a while, but it's whatever. So Robbie Anderson can definitely give us fits in terms of their receivers. Of course, Le'Veon Bell, he's still one of the best backs in the league, but he just hasn't been up to par. He just got signed, took a whole year off. Just got signed with the Jets. We know the whole deal. Sam Darnold's a solid quarterback. They got a decent defense. I don't care about all that. We should win this game. It's at home. We're 14-point favorites. I don't think we're going to win by that much. I honestly think I would take the Eagles. If I was picking, I'd take the Eagles, but I would take under the points. I wouldn't go over the points. I don't think they're going to beat them by 14 or whatever it is, 13 and a half, whatever the hell. But we should ball out against this team. And you know what we should do? We should do exactly what we've done against the Packers. I'm hoping that, now Doug Peterson sees what this team needs. And it's a run-first team. Run the ball, then pass. And then when you run the ball, it opens up the passing. And when it opens up the passing, it opens up the play action. The play action opens up the RPOs and all this other shit you like to do that Doug likes to do in his offense. This is what won us the Super Bowl in 2017. This is what made us in 2018 sort of go on a little run, kind of. They started running the ball. And now you got running backs. Last year was you got no running backs. Now you got Jordan Howard, who is a hog, who is a beast, and Miles Sanders. You put them two as a one-punch combo, not Sanders, then a little bit of Howard, then Sanders. You do what you just did against the Packers. Pound the ball 30 times, pass it 30, 35 max, or 25, less than that, whatever. Just run the ball, pass when needed, big plays become available, bombs, boom, 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 everything. I mean, the run opens up everything for this offense. And it's so funny how in week 4, I think, was it week 4 against the Chargers? Yes, week 4 against the Chargers, the Eagles, the guy stood out front of the NovaCare complex, the Chargers, week 4 in the Super Bowl season 2017, with run the damn ball signs. And then Doug decided to run the ball against the Chargers with LeGarrette Blount and whoever else we had. And it proved, okay, here we go. This is what you have to do. Run it, then pass. 30-plus runs in that game, threw for like 20 passes, 25 passes, that's it, and they were really good passes. Now it's week 4 of the 2019 season. Doug now decides to do it again. Run, pass, run, pass. And then you see it. You just see it now. And if you just keep doing this, you're going to win a lot of ball games. Control time possession, including because your defense is really down right now in terms of the D-line's down, the corners are down. Damn near everything's depleted. Score fast and then own the time possession. You can win many games. And it's funny because I think I said in my previous video before that, I said, Doug said he went back and watched film on our Super Bowl run and what got our offense going so early on. And I said, it's funny, did he watch week 1 and week 2, but didn't watch week 4 and above when we started running it, and then he ends up doing what I said he should have. But they have to win this game. The only reason I say that is because I'm looking at the schedule here in this little thing. You're going to verse the Jets, because the only reason I don't want to butcher names or anything like that, so you're going to verse the Jets at home, okay. After that, you got to go to Minnesota, in Minnesota, then Dallas, at Dallas, then Buffalo, in Buffalo. That's 3 straight road games against some solid teams. And then you come back home and you got to verse the Bears at home. Then we got a bye week. Then you come back home again. So you got back-to-back back-to-back home games, and versus New England, and then you're back home again versus Seattle. So this is a must-win. Not must-win, but you should definitely win this game, because then you got to go on the road right away after this against Minnesota. Then after that, on the road against Dallas. Then on the road against Buffalo. 3 straight road games, back-to-back. Then come home versus Chicago Bears. They ain't, ain't got no quarterback, but hell, they got a damn good defense. You know what I mean? Then you got to buy them. I'm not looking past the Jets. That's what I'm trying to say. Is that after that you go right away on the road, Minnesota. Then after that you go right on the road, Dallas, right on the road, Buffalo. 3 straight road games, 3 straight road trips, no in betweens. Got to pull off this W. Go Birds, Fly Goes Fly. Comment below on your thoughts. How you think we can win this game? If you do think we can win this game, and what do you guys feel? Go Birds.